Yeah. You know we said it would be a good idea to make it an anagram of moronic? Yeah, brilliant. Conspiracy theorists have figured it out. Oh, what? How have they done that? Oh, they're on to us now then, aren't they? Yeah. I knew that anagram was too easy. Who's in charge of anagrams? Graham. Who's Graham? He's that bloke who let it slip that we're all lizards. Fucking Graham! Is he still working here? Oh.
This creeped me out. Rest in power, King.
This secret society is more destructive than the Illuminati. They have loomed for generations. They worship a deity called Hastur. Just a few people know about them because they are very strict. Those who talk become sacrifices. What is their plan? They believe that in order to transcend to the new world, they need to destroy it. Conspiracy theories that turned out to be true. Part 1.
There's been over a 20-to-1 return.
If you had put that money into an S&P 500 and reinvested the dividends, you'd come up with something like $17 billion, but you think it's $200 billion.
Here, yeah.
You're okay. You're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
These vaccines are highly, highly effective.
Vaccinated people do not carry the virus, don't get sick.
They're really, really good against variants.
Everyone who takes the vaccine is not just protecting themselves, but reducing their transmission to other people and allowing society to get back to normal.
Get your first shot, and when you're due for your second, get your second shot.
A key goal is to stop the transmission, to get the immunity levels up so that you get almost no infection going on whatsoever.
When people are vaccinated, they can feel safe that they are not going to get infected.
If you're vaccinated, you're not going to be hospitalized, you're not going to be in an ICU unit, and you're not going to die. If you are fully vaccinated, you no longer need to wear a mask.
Anyone who is fully vaccinated can participate in indoor and outdoor activities, large or small, without wearing a mask or physical distancing.
But what they can't do anymore is prevent transmission.
You know, we didn't have vaccines that block transmission. We got vaccines that help you with your health, but they only slightly reduce the transmission. So we need a new way of doing the vaccine.
The level of virus in the nasopharynx of a person who's vaccinated and infected is the same level as the level of virus in the nasopharynx of an unvaccinated person.
Reports from our international colleagues, including Israel, suggest increased risk of severe disease amongst those vaccinated early.
And if you look at Israel, which has always been a month to a month and a half ahead of us, they are seeing a waning of immunity, not only against infection, but against hospitalizations and to some extent death. A booster might actually be an essential part of the primary regimen that people should have.
The plan is for every adult to get a booster shot.
It's clearly one of the best investments I've ever been involved in.
Yo na trabalho, mano. Yeah, nalo. Que bagay. Yo na trabalho, moster. Que bagay. Como? Bagay yo. Que bagay. Amo siya na fe bayo, men. Amo siya, men. So fe la. So pali kleme. Ki bagay. Yo na fe bayo, men. Bayo, men. Bagay, yo. Bagay. Oh! Bagay. Bagay. Guy. Son est coup guy qui veut dire garçon en anglais. Bagay, bag, Maria, bag. Bagay, B-A-G-A-Y. Gay, bagay. Bagay. On a le fait bagay, yo. Yo, ça va passer, sous ça, men. Mais caca.
Were Ted Bundy and JFK part of the Illuminati? When I saw names like these come up as one of the 13 bloodlines, I had to look into it. It is believed the Illuminati have their hooks into every business, politician, and entertainer out there. But at the top, just under Satan and the fallen angels, are the 13 bloodlines who control the cabal. Names like Bundy, and though he is a direct descendant, it is not believed Ted Bundy was part of the Illuminati. But he is one of the most notorious serial killers of all time. Many believe that since he carries the name, the Illuminati had something to do with the murders. See, the 13 love when their name rings throughout history, so they'll cause traumatic events. Ted was even quoted as saying, he doesn't like to do what he does. But before he does it, a dark force takes him over and he blacks out. Theorists believe they used mind control to make him commit these crimes. In JFK's assassination, yeah, check part 2.
Mind-blowing facts, part 10. We all know about the Illuminati and the crazy conspiracies behind it, but did you know if you type Illuminati backwards on Google, it comes up with the National Security Agency? How freaking crazy.
What is the Illuminati? Here's everything you need to know about them.
Name the age, their favorite color, their height, their sign. Do they have a lover?
Now I'm going to give y'all some undeniable evidence that shows that the Illuminati is not who you think it is. Like I said in my last video, the Illuminati is actually run by Saturn worshippers. In my last video I also talked about how Saturn had a hexagon shape on its north pole. But let's talk about Saturn's south pole. This is Saturn's south pole. It is literally an eye. This might sound crazy, but if you look it up for yourself, you'll see that Saturn literally has an eyeball on the south pole. The only reason this picture even exists is just to hide the true identity of the elites or the Phoenicians, which are the Saturn worshippers. You can't tell me that this picture doesn't look like this picture. I think the elites just wanted to hide their identity. But they told you that this picture means the Illuminati, even though in reality, it just means to show Saturn. And I have another theory too about this eye. I think that we're living in a simulation, and this is where the creators look out to look at what we're doing. I mean, if you think about it, it's on the bottom, so they would be. The Truth About the Illuminati, Part 3. So if you haven't seen the first 2 parts that I've already made to this, go check them out on my channel right now, because you'll understand this video a lot more. So if you haven't seen the first 2 parts already, so basically the world is run by Saturn worshippers, and those Saturn worshippers were the Phoenicians. I also said in part 1 that the Saturn worshippers put their messages or their symbols in movies, the music industry, and world events. And I just want to explain to y'all some of the symbols of Saturn. The first symbol I want to talk about is the hexagon. The reason this is a symbol of Saturn is because there's literally a hexagon on top of Saturn. Number 2, the cube. So if you didn't know, if you take a hexagon and you connect all the lines inside of it, it'll actually turn into a cube, and you can try this out for yourself if you don't believe me. 3, the color purple. purple because the Phoenicians actually worship this color along with Saturn. We don't know why, but they did. And there's a lot more, but I'm just gonna make another part because celebrities that are in the Illuminati. No, I know all y'all bitches on TikTok be worshiping this hoe right here. The only reason this bitch so popular is because she sold her soul to the Illuminati or the Saturn worshippers, and they made her this popular. Y'all don't realize that y'all are literally just supporting a demon. Just look at this hoe, like what the fuck? This is one of the worst ones I've seen yet. If y'all ever see this is literally a symbol of Saturn. Don't buy any of that shit. And he's also holding the one eye, which is a symbol of Saturn, South Pole, the eye. A lot of y'all think that's just a symbol of Illuminati, even though it's a symbol of Saturn, which is technically the Illuminati. Lil Uzi is also a part of the Illuminati. For one, he's got a diamond on his forehead. The elites know how powerful these diamonds are, and it's also a representation of his third eye. So many more celebrities that have sold their soul to the Illuminati or the Saturn cult, but y'all let me know if y'all want to see a part 2. And y'all remember to like and follow. The truth about the Illuminati. So if y'all seen any other parts that I've made to this, y'all know that I'm talking about Saturn. The elites worship Saturn. If y'all didn't know, they run movies and TV shows. Now I'm just going to show you a few of the many movies that the elites put their Saturn imagery in. Oh, look at this. This is Charlie Brown's Saturn clearly in it. Now look right here. This is Toy Story Pizza Planet Saturn. Y'all better stop playing with me. I'm not playing with you. They running this shit. Y'all literally look right here, bro. This is Google. Even Google has Saturn in it. I'm telling you, the elites worship Saturn. Toy Story clearly displaying Saturn. Again. Bro, I think Disney doing it too much, bro. These things are in literally every Toy Story movie. Saturn again. Y'all see this thing, bro. Right here, bro. That logo. That clearly is Saturn for one. Y'all remember on my last video about Illuminati, I talked about how a cube is a symbol of Saturn? Bro, I'm not playing with you guys. Y'all look right here, Phineas and Ferb, Saturn clearly in it. I think I clearly gave y'all enough to show that the elites worship Saturn. The secret to the universe. Guys, I think I could have just figured out the big question on the secret to the universe and what made it get here.